Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, my dear little ones. How are you all?
Fine, ma'am.
Very good. So 13 participants have joined so far. We'll wait for others for a few minutes, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Good. I'm happy that most of you are joining on the right time. Good. Keep it up.
Good morning, ma'am. Thank you,
Good morning.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning.
Good morning, ma'am. Good morning, ma'am.
Everyone, please make yourself visible. Let me all see you on the screen.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Almost all of you have added your class name and division name along with your name. Good. Those who have not done that, please do it. Okay. So that I will not have any more confusion. Okay. So I'm going to read the names. Sandra, Seba Mariam, Aldous, Adi Ishwar, Afran, Fidel Babu, Rolls M. Royce, Stina, Stansel, Mohammed Afridi, Steve, Harin, Ann, Al Asfan, Ammar, Devanarayan. 19 students have joined. I hope others will be joining with us very soon. So shall we start?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, very good. Are you all happy today?
Yes, ma'am.
What is the reason for your happiness?
Ma'am, because second class of English literature.
Yes, Aldous, can you be a little more louder?
Ma'am, second class of English literature.
Wow, very good. Thank you so much. Second class of English literature. So I believe that you all love English literature. Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Very good, very good. So dear children, what are the main points that we discussed in the previous class?
About three men on the bumble. That
Yes.
I walk to remember the story. You
Huh.
told us to read.
Yes. We discussed about the author, Jerome K.
Yes, ma'am.
Jerome. Amar, can you tell me what is the full name of Jerome K. Jerome? What does K stands for? Jerome? Jerome Klapka Jerome. Very good. Steve, can you tell me who are the main three characters in our story?
Jerome, Harris, George.
Very good, very good. Perfect answer. Jerome, Harris,
Harris,
and George. Seba,
Yes, ma'am.
can you tell me where are these three men going to?
Germany.
They are spending their holiday in Germany, but where are they going to? They have a destination.
Dortmund.
And the village of Dortmund.
Yes, they are going to the village of Dortmund. Okay, then Rolls. Can you hear me? Rolls, tell me, how did they decide to travel? Rolls and Francis. Just unmute your audio and tell me. How did they decide to travel?
Ma'am.
Mm.
Ma'am.
Okay, Stina, can you help Rolls with your
Ma'am,
answer?
can I help?
Yes, sure, you can.
They went in bicycle.
Yes, they decided to walk and cycle through the Black Forest area. So they are traveling through a forest area. So have you ever traveled through forest area?
Yes.
No. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Very good, very good. How was your experience? Anyone would like to share your experience?
It was scared.
Who wants to share the experience?
And can I?
Who is this I? Give me your name.
Amat.
Amar. Okay, Amar, tell me. How was your
I
experience?
and my family have go to Pambikulam in Tamil Nadu.
Okay.
We have taken the bus
Mm.
from the forest area to travel to the forest.
Yes.
And whenever we saw any animals, the bus will stop at to see the animals.
Okay. So did you lose your way while you travel through the forest area?
Huh?
Did you lose your way?
No, we was going to the correct way.
You
When
were
we
going
reached the
through?
correct way. When we reached the forest area, it was about 2 p.m.
Okay.
And when we come back, it was been nice 8 or 9 p.m.
Okay. Very good, very good. Thank you, my dear boy, for sharing your experience. What about others? One more chance.
Ma'am,
Adi, is that you, Adi?
yes, ma'am.
Very good. Yes, Adi, I'm listening to you. Tell me.
I got in Rashtra in Dubai.
Mhm.
Forest.
Yes. What is the name of the forest?
Rashtra.
Rashtra.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Where it is? Where it is situated?
Oman.
Oman. Okay. Tell me.
It was scary, ma'am. There were so many tigers, monkeys, and buffaloes.
Okay, very good. So you were able to see many different kinds of animals there in the forest.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
And camels.
Camels also. Okay, fine. So how did you travel through the forest area?
In bus, ma'am. Big bus. Travel bus.
Travel bus. You travel by travel bus. Okay, very big bus. What about you, Aldous? Any kind of such experience?
Ma'am, we went here in Dubai. We went not forest, hills.
Hills. Okay. You went to the hills.
Yes, many mountains.
Hmm.
Jebel Al Jais.
Okay, Jebel El. Then what else?
Mm,
Did you experience something strange when you traveled through that area?
yes.
What was that?
When we look down, it's like very like it's very height, so it's
Oh,
very cold, and also we'll get a fear to look down.
yes. When you
Ma'am,
looked down, it was so scary. Okay. Thank you, Aldous.
ma'am, I gone to Adrapalli.
Adirapalli.
Yes.
Okay, fine. So shall we continue with the chapter? So
Yes, ma'am.
who is going to summarize? Just give a short summary of our previous session. Shall I call Hanna Rashid? Do you remember what are the main points that we discussed? I have already asked you a question. Just summarize it so that others can recollect the points. Hanna,
Ma'am,
yes.
yes, ma'am.
Mm.
Jerome and Harris and John, they went to the summer. No, they enjoying in Italy to Germany
Okay. I think
with
Hanna
a
has got some
cycle.
connectivity problem. We are not able to hear you properly, Hanna. So I think I can move to Clara. Hanna, I'll give you chance later, okay? Clara, just summarize it quickly.
Ma'am, they three was going to
Three of them were spending their holiday in Germany and they decided to travel and walk through Black Forest
Bicycle.
area. And yes, they decided to travel and yes, traveling was by cycling or walking.
cycling.
Clara, continue.
Ma'am, cycling.
Yes, they walked and they cycled.
Ma'am, then they decided to go
Their destination, they wanted to reach village of Todmos. So what was the main problem that they faced at first? When they started off their journey at 5 in the morning, what was the main problem that they faced?
Ma'am,
Yes, Aldous.
ma'am, there was a
Signpost.
Yes, very good. There was an old signpost.
Yes, ma'am. One was broken, and
Yes.
one was like it was directed to a place that the three friends don't know,
Okay, good.
and the other one, I think, so to the forest.
to the village. It was directed again back to the village. So they saw a signpost. That was the first problem that they faced. They are walking through the forest area. So just imagine how difficult to find a way through forest. So when they came to an opening, after starting from the village, they found an old signpost, and it had 3 arms in fact, but one arm was missing. One of the arms of the signpost was missing, and the other led to a place which they do not know, and another arm clearly led back to the village. Okay, is that clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
Yes,
very
ma'am.
good, very good. Then what was Harris' plan to move forward in order to find the way to the village of Todmos?
You should marry you want to.
Yes, Harris decided to follow the instruction given by the old man. You remember that?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Harris decided to follow the instruction given by the old man by keeping straight around the hill. So we find that George asking Harris, what do you mean by keeping round on the hill? There are many hills. We were surrounded by many hills. Some are big and some are small. And then we find that Harris was not having a good terms with George. Harris was becoming angry. Why? What is the reason? What is the reason why Harris was becoming angry?
Ma'am, because they were not following the rules of.
Yes, George was not ready to accept the suggestions made by Harris. And now we find that our narrator, who is the narrator of the story?
Jerome
Jerome.
Jerome,
Jerome,
Club,
Jerome.
Jerome.
Jerome is taking the initiative to find out the way. So, did he succeed in his method?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Yes. How did he succeed?
Ma'am, he succeed because he asked a man. He was cutting the straw.
No. We did not complete. That comes at the end. We are discussing about the first part. Very good, Aldous. I know that you are very smart. You have read the entire story. Good. But now we are discussing the first part. So Jerome, also a foolish person. He doesn't know how to lead his friends to the village of Todmos. But then he takes very proud of his natural ability. He tells that I have a good ability. I'm very talented to find strange way in strange places. So do you think that it is correct? Do you think that it is correct? Does any person have such a kind of talent to find a way in a strange place? I'll make it more simple.
Okay, ma'am.
Imagine that you are going to an unfamiliar place.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay.
So you are traveling through a forest.
Okay.
You do not know any of the directions. No signposts are seen there. Nobody is seen around.
Okay, ma'am.
The place is completely unfamiliar to you.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am.
So, do you think that you will have a special talent to find out the way? That's my question. Do you think that you will have a special talent to find out the way, especially when you travel through the forest?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
No,
No,
ma'am. Now you understood, right? Yes.
Yes,
That was
ma'am.
my question. So here, Jerome takes so proud of himself. He was so proud of himself, and he tells George and Harris, I have a special talent. I have a special ability to find ways in strange places. And he also adds, it's not my fault that we find mountains, hills, and other such obstacles on my way. And how did he lead them? Who can tell me the answer? How did they lead them? Aradhya? How did Jerome lead the two friends?
Asking the old man.
No. It's not Jerome. We'll come to the end of that. Jerome led the two men. They walked up and down for 3 miles, and they ended up in a wasp nest. Do you remember that part? Did I show you the picture of wasp?
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
Do you remember what is the wasp?
A winged insect which has a string It
A
is
sting, a winged
usually
insect
yellow
which
with the
has
black
a sting. Its
stripes.
color is yellow and black. It has got a
It
yellow
is
with black
usually
stripes on it.
yellow with black stripes.
Yes. So Jerome was not able to lead the two men to the village of Todmos. He made them walk up and down for 3 miles, and they came to an opening where a big wasp nest was seen. Is that clear?
Yes, ma'am.
So shall we continue today's portion?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So I'm going to share the text for you. Those who have the textbook, you can look into it. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Ma'am, we cannot see the board.
Yes. I'm just sharing. Just wait for a second. Now you can all see.
Yes, ma'am. We can see it.
Very good.
Yes,
Mm.
ma'am. I can see.
So we will start from this paragraph. Children, please mute your audio. Everyone, please mute it. And I'm going to call out a name. Those students can unmute and read it, okay? Because some disturbances are coming up. We don't want our class to be interrupted with any kind of disturbance. So we will start from this paragraph. Did you all see that? I'll mark it for you. Here. Now I happen to have a gift. We have done that previously. Okay, so who is going to read?
Ma'am.
Yes. Okay, we'll start with Aldous. Read.
Now I happen to have a gift for finding my way in strange places. It is not my fault that things, mountains, rivers, and other such obstacles occasionally get in my way. I led them to the middle road, but after 3 miles up and down hill, it ended suddenly in a wasp nest. Well, said Harris, I suppose you are satisfied with what you have done. I'm quite satisfied, I replied bitterly.
Yes.
I would continue to lead your father, but no one can work without encouragement. Go
Yes.
your own way. I'm done with you both. Well, in that case, called Harris, I would like to use science, which is exact. Now, who's the son? Don't you think, said George. What if we went back to the village and hired a boy to guide us? It would save time.
Okay, thank you, Aldous. We'll stop for the time being and we'll go with explanation. So we find that Jerome was not at all successful in leading the two men to the village of Todmos. When he made them walk up and down for 3 miles, they ended up in wasp nest. Now, Harris is asking, oh, I suppose you're satisfied with what you have done. Are you okay? You were not able to succeed in your method of finding the way. So I think you are satisfied. I'm quite satisfied, I replied bitterly. Who is I in the story?
Ma'am, Harris.
I refers to?
Harris.
Jerome. I, the narrator, I refers to Jerome. I'm quite satisfied, I replied bitterly. What do you mean by bitterly?
Bitterly.
Yes, meaning is already given there in the text. Bitterly means in an angry
In
and
an angry and
hurt way. Hurt. In an angry and hurt way. Jerome was very angry and he was hurt also because Harris mocked at him. Harris was teasing Jerome. Oh, you were not able to find the way.
Okay, ma'am.
I would continue to lead you further, but no one can work without encouragement. Go on your way. I'm done with you both. So what do you mean by done with you both?
I'm not going to help you anymore.
Yes. See, children, when we want to proceed with our work, for example, you're all in front of me. I can see your beautiful faces, pleasant faces. Okay. So if when you're trying to answer, if I'm encouraging you, if I'm supporting you, what you will do?
We'll answer more
Very good. Very good.
more
Perfect.
energy.
Yes, you will have a lot of energy. You will be so happy and you will try to answer more and more. Correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Similarly, our author, the narrator, Jerome says that if I would like to lead you further, I would like to move ahead, but I cannot work without encouragement. You're not supporting me. You're not motivating me. You're only teasing me. So how can I lead you further? That is the question asked by Jerome, and he says, go on your way, I'm done with both of you. So he's a bit angry and he's hurt, and he tells that I'm not going to help you anymore. Okay, so Jerome has done his part. He tells that he's not going to help the other two anymore. Is that clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Good. So shall we continue?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Zero.
So second, let me share the screen.
I can hear nothing.
Okay, so now children, just tell me, what was the idea put forward by Harris in order to find out the way?
Ask the man.
Ask to the old man.
No, no, no. You just be with me now for the time being. You're far ahead of our portion. I think you have to read the only portion which I take in the class. That's more better, right? When you read the entire story, you're not able to.
Ma'am.
Yes.
Harris.
Mm.
Harris told like he's using the method of science.
Yes, very good. So children, now we are dealing with page number 3. Okay, those who have the textbook, just look at the page number 3. So Harris has got an idea. He tells the other two, George and Jerome, that he would use science, which is exact. What do you mean by exact? Exact
Ma'am,
means?
exact, correct or accurate?
Yes, correct or accurate. So here, Harris tells that I can use science. With the help of science, we can find out the way. Now, dear children, let me ask you, what is the advanced technology, how you can find out a way? Yes, when you travel by car, if you have installed an app called Google Map, will you be able to find out the way?
GPS.
Yes, GPS,
Yes,
GPS,
ma'am.
Global Positioning System. With the help of GPS, we'll be able to find out the way anywhere in the world.
Yes, ma'am.
But this particular story was written many years before, many years before. So we have to think from that point of view. Okay. So Harris is thinking that let me find out the way with the help of science, which is exact. So in olden times, people used to find out the timing with the help of the
Stars.
yes, sun and star. They used to identify what time is by looking at the sun. So here Harris tells that I would like to use science, which is correct or accurate. And now where is the sun? So he's asking, where is the sun? Can you just find me out where the sun is located? So now we find George being a very sensible person who tells, don't you think if we go back to the village and hire a boy, a guide, it will be helpful for us? What do you think? Is George's suggestion is sensible or not?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So when you are in a strange place, it is always better to get a person, a guide to help you through the way. So we find that George gives a sensible word, that is to go back to the village and get a guide so that they need not waste any more time. Is this much clear to you?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Shall we proceed?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Right.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, yes. Just a minute. I'm going to share the screen for you. Just to wait. So, dear children, when we deal with a particular portion, you have to concentrate where we are really. Okay, otherwise
Okay,
you will be confused. I have already told you to read the chapter beforehand. You will get a complete idea. But still, when we are discussing a particular portion, you have to be with me. Otherwise, you will be confused. All right.
Ma'am.
Okay, okay. I hope now everyone can see.
Yes, ma'am. We can.
Yes, ma'am.
We
Okay,
can
okay.
see the picture.
Okay, good. Now who is going to read? I think who needs a chance to read?
Ma'am, can I
me your name, otherwise I'll call out.
Zeba.
Zeba. Okay, Zeba. Read.
It would be wasting time, Harris. You leave this to me. He took out his watch and began turning round and round and round. It's as simple as ABC, he continued. You pointed the short hand at the sun. Then you divide the part between the short hand and the 12, and thus you get the north.
Yes.
He looked up and down for a while. Now I will got it. He said,
Yes.
that's the north, where the nest is.
Yes.
Now give me the map.
All right. Thank you, Zeba. So God told that they could go back to the village and hire a guide. What is the response made by Harris? Did Harris agree to that?
No.
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Harris did not agree. He told that it will be a wastage of time because they have traveled many miles. Now, if thinking of going back to the village means it is a wastage of time, according to Harris. So Harris says that you leave this to me. And he took his watch. He removed his watch from his wrist and he began to turn round and round. Just imagine how foolish it is.
Yes,
In order
ma'am.
to find out a way, do you really have to revolve?
No, no, no.
No, not at all. But here we find that this foolish fellow, after removing his watch from his wrist, he turned round and round. It's as simple as ABC, he tells. Just like you learned the alphabets, it's very simple. You point at the shorthand at the sun. Then you divide the part between the shorthand and the 12, thus you get the north. Is there any possibility to find the north and
No,
south
ma'am. No.
like that?
No.
No, you cannot find just by removing your watch and showing the shorthand at the sun and dividing the shorthand between 12. It's not possible. He looked up and down for a while. Now I have got it. Said, that's the north. So without having any idea, he looked up and down and he pointed at one direction and told, this is the north, where that wasp's nest is. Now give me the map. So they have the map with them, but still they are not able to find out the way. Why? Tell me, children. Why? What is the reason they were not able to find?
Ma'am, because he told just a like he didn't told the exact correct position. No, he just decided.
Somebody is making sound in between.
Yes, ma'am. It is so.
No sound should make. No sound should make. Everybody is listening to whoever is responding. So please be quiet. Make it fast. Our session is going to get winded up. Yes, Aldous, you were saying something. Can you please repeat?
Yes, ma'am. Because he didn't told the correct north position. He
Yes,
just
yes.
looked up and down and told that is north.
Exactly. Very good. Perfect answer. These men had the route map with them, but they were not able to find out their way to proceed. Why? The reason is they did not know where they are. First, we have to know where we are, whether we are the north or the south. We have to identify the place or the position where we are. But they were not able to find out the exact position where they are. Just by looking up and down, will we be able to say which is
No,
north
ma'am.
and which is south?
No,
ma'am.
No, not possible. Okay, so children, is this portion clear to you?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Everyone?
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Any doubts?
No,
No,
ma'am.
No, ma'am.
So shall we wind up?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Okay, so
ma'am.
I will meet you in the afternoon.
Yes,
Okay, ma'am.
So have your lunch and get ready for the next session. Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you all. Bye.